How's it going, guys? My name is Johan. I'm the Senior Director of Product Marketing, and I just wanted to show you guys what we have coming up with new Everest products. We're doing a webinar on new products, which will be recorded and available on our website, but I just wanted to walk you through. We're going to be introducing the 44X rail, which is a similar profile to all our Crossrail systems. It is a lighter weight rail, but it's not lighter in the sense that it's only for no snow load markets or high wind zones or wind speeds. It can take quite a bit of force and quite a bit of load, and it's still lighter weight. So we optimized 44XL and 48XL and 48X and put all the unique features into 44. So it's still strong, still covers a lot of ground, is lighter weight, and you can still get those 4 foot, 6 foot spans depending on where you are, what regions. Obviously with heavier snow, the 48X might still be a better option depending on where you are, but this covers a lot of ground in the majority of the markets that we're seeing solar installed in. So check out 44X. And along with that, we're releasing all kinds of new products. We're here in my house in Berkeley. We're all sheltering in place, so this is our homeschool edition for some of our trainings, and I just wanted to show you and run you through some of the new products that are coming out right now. So we just launched 44X, and with that we're doing the single tool system. So as you guys might have seen before, if you're installing Everest, when you install everything, it could be done with a 1/2 inch socket or a 13mm socket until you get up to the clamps, where traditionally we were using these Allen heads that go into these bolts. So it's a 2-tool system. Now we've changed that to a hex head. So, and we're a European-based company. Most of the world uses millimeters. So we went with a 13mm socket, because you can still get onto like a lag screw that's a 5/16 that normally uses a 1/2 inch head, 1/2 inch socket. You can put a 13mm socket on that and then drive it in and still use that same socket for all of our systems. So here you've got our XP comp, which comes with the lag screw. So this is our Everflash XP comp, and there's a black dark finish as well as a mill, and it has that raised dome that has this concave L foot with a butyl pad underneath there, seals right over that. We've done multiple waterproof tests for this, and then you have that sealing washer. So again, you can use the 13mm on that 5/16 lag screw for comp shingle roofs, and you no longer need the Allen. So now that we're moving to that, so our mid clamps, you can see here, our mid clamps are going to have the hex, and all the part numbers are the same. They just have an H at the end to signify for the new hardware coming in for the hex head. Our Yeti clamp is also going to have the hex. Our optimizer mounting kit or microinverter mounting kit also has the hex, is going to have the hex. And all of these have MK3 technology, so you can take these little tabs, put it into the rail, turn it, and then you put your microinverter optimizer in there and attach it to the rail. The mid clamps, same thing. You grab these little tabs, turn it into the rail, and that's all set, spring loaded. It's gonna have the hex now. You can see here, these all have the hex. We have them in mill and the dark. The Yeti clamp is the same deal. You can put a little zip tie in there if you want for a leash, or you could just put it in as you want, and some people just put their hand in there, push it forward, and you can hit it with that 13mm socket, and this tightens down on the inside of the flange, and that's what's installed here. So I have the example of both. You've got the standard M clamp that's been around forever, and then the Yeti clamp is inside there holding down the inside of the flange of the module, and then you can cut the rail flush. You can even cut the rail back just a little bit if you want to kind of overhang it and tuck it in. The other thing that we're also introducing is the add-ons for our if you're doing a shared rail system. So I got an example here of shared rail right here. So this rail in here is actually sharing these 2 modules, and so you got one rail for 2 modules, and you're still using the same mid clamp you would use for any orientation of our systems. And what's going on in there is you're sharing the rail, whereas dual rail, you have two rails going across. here's a shared rail, so I've got the example of both. And then what's going on to make it a shared rail, it's the same mid clamp, but you would take this add-on and you go around the mid clamp and then you drop that into the rail, and now a module can fall here and a module can fall here, and it uses the same mid clamp. And so this is our standard that has a 5mm spacer here, but this one is our newest one that we're introducing that's going to be a 10mm, so it's a little bit bigger, so that if you're going in with wires, pull this wire out here, if you're going in with wires underneath the module, you have more clearance there so that you can fit more wires underneath there, because that's where the module is going to fall, and it will clear that gap there. So that was a request by installers, and we made that change based on their feedback. The other thing that we have now, I have a little wire in here where sometimes the beauty of the Crossrail system is you can have the wires inside the rail channel and it's going underneath all these components. And then let's say you need to jump up to the next row of modules. This is our TC wire clip. Sometimes this will pull out or shift around. Some people put zip ties there. This is our TC wire clip that basically is designed for a Crossrail system for all of them. So you can just put this on here, snap that down, and that's in tight, and that wire's not going anywhere. So I also have the wire going in here, coming out the other side to show the Omega clip, which we've had for a while if you want to do side mounting of the wire. And that can go into the rail channel and hold wire. Sometimes people like to have the connectors outside of the rail and tucked onto the side of the rail. So these you can put on each side, and they're pretty simple and they work very nicely, and they just slip into there and hook in. So you got an example of that there. The other newest product that we're bringing in is another roof attachment. This is our T-Foot X, and this is for flat roof applications or low slope roofs in the roofing world. And you can put 2 lag screws in here of your choice. We're not including the lag bolt because the lag screw, because different installers are going to different beams, different sizes. So we thought about doing that, but our feedback from the installers were they would provide their own lag screws. It is going to come with the T-bolt hardware, where you can slip that through, turn it, and attach it to our rail. So this is eliminating the L-foot, eliminating a post. You can do this with the ChemLink ChemCurb or eCurb, and it fits beautifully into the smaller ones. Really good for flat roofs, and you can attach it to the side of our rail, no L-foot needed, and that's about it. So we have all kinds of new products coming out. I've been working with our engineering department, with our sales department, all of our installers, all of our customers to hear your feedback, and we have a huge line of products coming out, and we'll be doing a webinar next week, and if you missed that, it'll be recorded and be on our website. So go to our website and click on Basecamp, and that's where you have all the webinars, all these videos, and you can see what we're coming out with next. Thanks, and stay safe out there.